Okay, so I know that a lot of people will say this about their mothers, but honestly, I could not have chosen a better mother for me. And if I had a choice, I told her this on her birthday, I would choose her a million times. And that's because the amount of love and caring and acceptance that she's given me throughout my life has helped to shape me into somebody who sincerely cares about other people.
I remember an experience growing up. I had to call my mom. I had just been caught doing something that I wasn't supposed to be doing. And the school that I was attending had just told me that I was going to be suspended and could be expelled. And so I called home. Luckily, I did get my mom on the phone. And I told her about the situation, and there was a long pause and a silence on the other side of the phone. And the words that she uttered to me showed me the type of love that she had. She said, "Son, come home." That was reflective of the type of person that she was. Wasn't angry, she wasn't disappointed, but she said, "Come home." And home for me was that place where there was love and security, a place where we can grow. And my mom had a huge part to play in making that environment a safe environment for us to grow, to not only love each other, but also love God.
So I once heard it said about motherhood that if you want to be the best mother you can, then parent the way you would like your child to parent eventually when she becomes a mother. And I think of this in respect to my own mother. And so I am reminded of a time, actually once on my birthday and then for graduation, when my mother gave to me a book. And then on graduation, it turned out to be the exact same book. And she highlighted different aspects of both books that had some godly counsel in them. And I found it rather amusing because both were the same book, but I guess at different periods in her life, something touched her that she wanted to communicate to me more significantly. And she highlighted that in one book for my birthday, and then the other book for my graduation. And so I'm so appreciative for my mother and the influence that she has been, and I hope to exemplify her and her godly character to my daughter, Addison.
One of the things I can say, I am a truly blessed person in that I have always have around me women who are prayer warriors. I think first off, when I just got baptized at age 12, there was this lady, her name Sister Nelson. She took me under her wings and she taught me a lot about God and about His words and how to pray. And then shortly thereafter, my mom eventually got baptized and she became a prayer warrior too. So oftentimes when I find myself in troubled situations, I would call upon her and then she would just pray on my behalf. And I remember listening and hearing her pray. And it really impacted my life in a positive way. And then God has blessed me with a wonderful wife. There's one particular occasion that I will never forget. Here am I was in bed, lying down, and a lot of thoughts going through my mind and different things I'm contemplating, and somehow I kind of felt a little bit troubled. And I just turned around with the hope that I would just hug and cuddle her, but then she wasn't there. And then I turned to the other side and I saw her on her knees praying on behalf of the family. And I will never forget that moment. Happy Mother's Day.
When I was little, I was allergic to bee stings. And I remember one day my mother and I had gone to the store and I had gotten a bee sting on my ankle and I couldn't fit my feet in the shoe anymore. And so my little mom, who's really, really tiny, picked me up and carried me 4 blocks home. And that just shows me how much my mother loved me. Even till this day, my mom is always championing me to everybody else. She loves me, she encourages me, she writes me letters, and I know that she prays for me day and night. My mom has always overwhelmed me with her love, and now she overwhelms my kids with her love. And I just want to say to my mom, I love you very, very much.
Okay, so I know that a lot of people will say this about their mothers, but honestly, I could not have chosen a better mother for me. And if I had a choice, I told her this on her birthday, I would choose her 1,000,000 times. And that's because the amount of love and caring and acceptance that she's given me throughout my life has helped to shape me into somebody who sincerely cares about other people. So when I was in my first year of college at Andrews University, they had a competition in the girls' dorm for Best Mother, and you just wrote an essay, and then if you won, you would share your story with the other ladies in the dorm, and you would also win flowers and a gift certificate for your mother to her favorite store. I've always loved writing, and I thought my mom is so amazing, let me just give it a try. And sure enough, I was one of 3 winners for the contest. For me, it was just a given that I would win because I shared how my mother, when I was growing up, she went to all of my band and choir concerts. In fact, one time I didn't expect her to be at my choir competition, Kiwanis Festival, because she had to work. And then right before we started singing, I looked out and I saw her there in her nursing uniform. And she was always at my gymnastics events. Anything that I did, she gave 100% support. And I'm just so thankful for her.
This tribute is to my wife, Caroline Bansi. On behalf of my son, Giovanni, and myself, we just want to say Happy Mother's Day. She has been such a great mother to both of us. And one thing we'll always remember about her is that she always encouraged us to spend time together as a family, to worship together, to pray together, to play together. And she's very big on vacations. She always planned vacations because she believes that the more time we spend together, the closer the family will be. So we'll always cherish those moments when we travel together to the USA, to Jamaica, and different parts of the Caribbean. And we hope that she'll have a memorable and a wonderful Mother's Day.
All right, there are many things that I can say about my mom. She's been a wonderful support, and I know that I can truly go to her, and she's always there for advice, and that's been such a great comfort, knowing that you have such a great support system. One thing that I can remember truly about my mom was, or still is actually, throughout our years growing up, we always went on vacation. And for us as little kids, that has always been a great, fun time. Now I'm an adult and doing all the preparation, I truly see the value and love and care that my mom had to ensure that every year we were able to go outside of our humble home and to explore the countries around us. So I so value all the teachings and blessings that my mom have given to me and is still providing for me, even though I'm grown.
My mother was an amazing woman. She was very influential in my life. She influenced my life in 3 ways. She encouraged me to be very spiritual, to stay in church and to be close to God. Secondly, she encouraged me to educate myself as much as possible, to be the best I can be. And thirdly, she encouraged me to prefer others. Those attributes that my mother passed on to me has really contributed to making me the kind of person I am today.